determinants. Through this video, you are going to study determinant of a square matrix. If a square matrix of order 2 by 2, 3 by 3, then the method by which we can find determinant of a square matrix. What is the meaning of minors and cofactors of a determinant, and what are different properties of determinant, and some questions based on determinants which we are going to cover in this video. First, determinant. Every square matrix is associated with unique number that is known as determinant of matrix, and it is denoted by determinant of A. It will read as determinant of A, not as mod of A. It will be like mod of A written, but it will read as determinant of A. For matrix A, only square matrices have determinants. 2 points you have to remember. Definition is clear. If any square matrix is given, it is associated with a unique number. That number is known as determinant. And symbolic form, it is read as determinant of A and not modulus of A. And only square matrices have determinant. If any matrix of order 1 by 1 given, order 1 by 1 means it is a square matrix. If order 1 written, it implies order is 1 by 1. For example, A equal to A, only one element is there. Then determinant of A equal to A, that number. For example, determinant of A, matrix given as 4, only one element is there. Then determinant of A equal to determinant of 4 equal to 4. Or matrix A, element is minus 12. Then determinant of A equal to determinant of minus 12 equal to minus 12. Remember it. This is the symbol of determinant, not modulus. Therefore, whatever the element written here, same element you have to write here, means minus 12. Value of determinant may be positive or negative. Then next, for square matrix of order 2 by 2. If any square matrix of order 2 by 2 given as A, B, X, Y, here what is the position of A? Position of A means A 1 1, or which you can say position of A is in first row, first column, B first row, second column, X second row, first column, and Y position is second row, second column. Order of matrix is 2. One more thing, remember, if only by written order 2, it implies order is 2 by 2, means number of rows equal to number of column equal to 2. Then determinant of it directly you can find AY, multiply these two elements, cross multiply, minus product of these two elements, XB or BX. That is known as determinant of the matrix of order 2 by 2. For example, if any matrix given 2, 3, minus 3, 7, you have to find determinant of A. I have easily calculate here. 2 into minus 7 minus 3 into 3, and calculate, you will get minus 14 plus 9 equal to minus 5. In this pattern, if any square matrix of order 2 by 2 given, we can find value of determinant. Now, one more important topic which we have to cover here, that is minors and cofactors of determinant of order 2 by 2. Matrix is given of order 2. Determinant is equal to abxy, and which after calculation you can write ay minus bx. Now, another method, by using minus cofactors, also we can find determinant of a matrix. First, you should know what is the meaning of minor. Minor means, or minor of an element of a determinant is the determinant obtained by deleting the ith row in jth column in which element aij lies, and denoted by mij. Now, can you guess what is the value of minor M11? Minor of A. Minor of A means delete first row and first column. The element A present in first row, first column. Delete first row, first column. Then what remains? Y remains. Value of minor of A is Y. Similarly, value of M12. M12 means first row, second column, means B. To delete first row, second column, what remains? X. That is the value of M12. Our example here. Matrix given, determinant written here. Minor. If you want to write minor, M11. M11 means first row, first column. First row, first column. First row and first column, delete. What remains? Only one element, 7. Determinant of 7 equal to minus 7. Similarly, M12 means delete first row, second column. Delete first row, second column. What remains? Minus 3. Its value is minus 3. M21 means delete second row and first column. Delete second row and first column. What remains? 3. Value of M21 is 3. M22 delete second row, second column. Second row, second column. What remains? 2. Value of M22 is 2. In this pattern, you can find value of minor of an element of a determinant. And cofactor. Cofactor means if any element aij given, then minor you can write corresponding element is mij and cofactor is aij. And aij you can write as minus 1 power I plus j into mij. Already minor you have calculated. You have tried cofactor. So numerical value is same of minor and cofactor, only change of sign. And sign minus 1 power I plus j. It implies minus 1 power if value of I plus j even number. Then cofactor and minor remain same. If it is odd number, then sign will change. For example, A11 minus 1 power 1 plus 1 and means minus 1 power 2, and minus 1 power 2 means 1, and value of M11 is delete first row, first column, what remains -7. In this situation, easily you can observe value of minor and cofactor both is same. In case of M2, -1 power 1 plus 3, A12 means -1 power 1 plus 2 into M12, -1 power 3, and value of M12 already discussed, -3, -1 power 3 means minus sign, -1 into -3 is 3. Similarly, A21 -3 and A22, after solving we will get. In this pattern we can find minus and cofactors of a matrix or of a determinant of order 2 by 2. Now using minus and cofactors also we can find the value of determinant. Value of determinant you can write A11 into A11 plus A12 into A12 means you select any row or any column, multiply the element with their cofactors and add them. A into cofactor of A is A11 plus B into its cofactor is A12. So multiply element with its cofactor, second element, second cofactor, add them. And that is the value of determinant. Same process you can do with second row. Take x, multiply its cofactor. X cofactor of x is A21 plus y cofactor of y is A22. Or along first column or along second column. In all four cases, value of determinant remains same. It implies using cofactors we can expand or we can find the value of determinant along any row or any column. In all four cases, value of determinant remains same. Can you tell me the value of A11 here? Cofactor of A. Cofactor of A is y. Means value of here ay plus b into A12. Remember A12 means b. Cofactor of b. X and position is 1 plus 2 means 3 minus 1 power 3 odd means minus x. A into y plus b into minus x equal to ay minus bx. Same pattern here. If you solve third case or fourth case, in every case you will get same value as ay minus bx. Or you can say using cofactors, if you are going to expand it, then value of determinant remains the same. If you expand it along first row or along second row or along first column or along second column, and the number which you are getting, that number is unique in all four cases, and that number is known as determinant of given matrix. A is given here -2, -3, 5, 6. You have to find determinant of A. One method already discussed here, just cross multiply. -2 into 6 minus 5 into -3, just calculate, you will get 3. Second method, using cofactors. First you note down all four cofactors written here. Then value of determinant. Now you are free to expand it along any row or along any column, and you will get same value. minus 2 into its cofactor is 6 plus minus 3 into its cofactor is minus 5 equal to minus 12 plus 15 equal to 3. Then minus n cofactors of a square matrix of order 3, which is very important. There are 9 elements. It implies you will get 9 minus and 9 cofactors. Definition is same. Minor means a determinant which is obtained by deleting ith row and jth column is known as Mij. And cofactor multiply Mij by its position. Position means minus 1 power I plus j. You will get cofactor. Now here you have to find minus and cofactors of the determinant of order 3 by 3. Matrix given, determinant you can write in this pattern here. 2 minus 3 5 6 0 4 1 5 minus 7. Now M11. M11 means first row first column. So delete first row and first column. Remove first row first column. What remains? These 4 elements remains 0 4 5 and minus 7. 0 4 5 and minus 7. And which easily you can calculate. Determinant already we have covered of order 2. 0 into minus 7 means 0 minus 5 into 4 20. 0 minus 20 equal to minus 20. M12. M12 means first row second column. Delete first row and second column. What remains? 6 4 1 and minus 7. 6 4 1 minus 7. Again just find out the value of determinant. 6 into minus 7 minus 42 minus 1 into 4 minus 4 equal to minus 46. M13. First row third column. First row third column. First row third column. Delete what remains? These 4 elements. 6015 6015 6 into 5 minus 1 into 0 equal to 30. Then next M21. Now concentrate on second row. M21 means second row of first column. What if I have 2 1 written? 2 first number represent row and second one is column. If 2 1 means second row first column. Delete second row and first column. What remains here? Minus 3 minus 5 5 and minus 7. Minus 3 minus 5 5 minus 7. Multiply 21 minus 25 equal to minus 5. M22. M22 means position is 0. So delete second row and second column. If we remove second row and second column, what remains? 2 5 1 minus 7. 2 5 1 minus 7. Value of determinant 2 into minus 7 minus 14 minus 1 into 5 5 equal to minus 19. M23 means second row third column. So delete second row third column. What remains? 2 minus 3 1 5. 2 minus 3 1 5. Value is 13. Similarly, next 3 elements. M31. M31 means delete third row first column. Third row and first column what remains minus 3504 minus 3504 written calculated minus 12. Similarly, M32 delete third row second column you will get remaining elements 2564 2 4 ja 8 minus 30 equal to minus 22 and M33 same process 2 into 0 0 plus 15 15. Just here observe if you write cofactor what is change value of minor and cofactor remains same if its position is even. Even means if sum of numbers whatever written is even number. M11 1 plus 1 2 here whatever the minor written same value you will get as cofactor. Here 1 2 written minus 1 power 1 plus 2 means minus 1 power 3 sign will change. If you are able to calculate minors cofactors very easily you can calculate. If sum of numbers in surface written even number then minor and cofactors remain same. If it is odd number then sign will change. Now cofactors A11 already minus 1 power 1 plus 1 means minus 1 power 2 no change its value is same as minor minus 20. M12 minus 1 power 3 change the sign 46. Similarly M13 M21 M22 M23 M31 A32 A33. Just here cofactors again I want to say remember A11 written it implies here value of cofactor A11 is same as M11 cofactor and minor is same. A12 1 plus 2 3 odd number here cofactor is of opposite sign of minor. Minor already calculated change the sign value of minor was minus 46 therefore now it is 46. A13 1 plus 3 4 even number therefore value of cofactor is same as minor equal to 30. M21 2 plus 1 odd number cofactor will change the sign. Minor was minus 4 therefore cofactor is 4. Similarly A22 minor cofactor remains same. A23 and remaining elements. In this process you can calculate cofactors of all elements. Then determinant of A you can expand it along any row or any column. Just one I have taken as first row. The element of first row you have to write multiply corresponding cofactors and add them. First element is 2 into its cofactor minus 20 plus second element minus 3 cofactor 46 plus third element 5 into cofactor 30. Minus 40 minus 138 plus 150 equal to minus 178 plus 150 equal to minus 28. Also if you expand it along second row write down elements of second row multiply with their cofactors and add them. Again you will get same value. DFPT known as determinant means unique number. If you expand it along third row again you will get minus 28. If we expand it along first column minus 28, along second column minus 28, along third column again you will get as minus 28. It implies whenever value of determinant required you can expand it along any row or any column. You have to decide yourself which is more easy for you. Means expanding a determinant along any row or column gives same value. Now one thing remember it for making calculation more easy We shall expand determinant along the row or column which contains maximum number of zeros. By chance in first row there are second element 0, third element 0. It's very easy. A11 multiply, you will get result. So whenever you have to find the value of determinant of any matrix, you expand it along the row or along any column in which maximum number of zeros present. Now, some properties of determinants. The value of determinants remains unchanged if rows and columns are interchanged. Means if any matrix A is given, then determinant of A is same as determinant of A transpose. Transpose of matrix already covered. The matrix obtained by interchanging rows and columns. If interchange rows and column, then determinants remains same. Determinant of A is given here. If we interchange its rows and column, first row write as first column, second row second column. Calculate, again you will get same value. First property, prepare or remember, if we interchange rows and columns, value of determinant remains same. Second property, if any two rows of determinants are interchanged, then the sign of determinant changes, but numerical value remains unchanged. If you interchange any two rows, or also same apply for columns. If you interchange any two columns, then sign of determinants will change, but numerical value remain same. For example, determinant A 3 written here. If we interchange any two rows, B written, change first row and second row. In place of first row written second row means 5, 6. In place of second row written first row. Now calculate minus 3. Determinant of A equal to 3. It implies if we interchange any two rows, then sign change here plus 3, now minus 3. But numerical value 3 remains same. That is written here. The sign of determinant changes, but numerical value remains unchanged. We have second property. Now next and third property, if any two rows of determinants are identical, then value of determinant is 0. For example, ABC written, second row again ABC, then its value is 0. Again you can write R1 and R2 are identical. Or second determinant written 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. C1 and C3 are identical, therefore its value is 0. If you expand it, after solving you will get 0, but no requirement to expand it. Directly you can use this property. Whenever you are getting any two rows or any two columns identical, then you can say its value is 0. Directly you can write the result. Third property. Now next, fourth property. If each element of a row of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then value gets multiplied by k. Means determinant of written as ABC, PQR, XYZ. If in first row multiply by k, then you can say k times of this determinant equal to k of determinant of k. You can verify it. Or same reverse process also you can say, whenever you are getting a common number in all the elements of any row, you can take it common. K, KB, KC, you can take K common. What remains here? ABC. Same you can apply in any column. If in any column you are getting a common number, you can take it outside. and value of determinant is multiplied by k. For example, here determinant of a is 2, 3, 5, 6 after solving -3. First row multiplied by k. Again expand it. 2k into 6, 12k minus 5 into 3k, 15k equal to minus 3k equal to k into determinant of a. If first row multiplied by k, then determinant is multiplied by k. Same also can apply to k multiplied second row multiplied by k. Same result you will get. Means any row, it may be first row, second row, third row, first column, second column or third column. You can multiply by any number in any row or any column, or also you can take common. That is fourth property. Fifth property, if sum or all elements of a row or column are expressed as the sum of two or more terms, then determinants can be expressed as the sum of two or more determinants. That is very important property which you have to remember. Directly we can explain and solve it. All the elements of first row written as sum of two numbers k plus a, l plus b, m plus c. Second row, third row not written as sum of two numbers. So we can write as the sum of two determinants in which second row and third row remains same, no change. But in first row, in first determinant, write the first element k, l, m plus second determinant a, b, c, second element. You can verify it yourself. If all the elements of any row or any column written as the sum of two numbers, then determinants can be expressed as the sum of two determinants. Now next, sixth property. The value of determinants remains same if we apply these operations. In language it is written here. If any multiple of elements of any row is added to or subtracted from corresponding elements of any other row, then the value of determinant remains unchanged. In short form we can write, in case of determinant we can apply if ri replaced by ri plus krj or ri minus krj. Value of determinant remains same, unchanged. Value of determinant no change. Same for column. If ci replaced by ci plus kcj, value of determinant no change, it remains unchanged. For example, determinant of a given abc, pqr, xyz. If we apply c1 replaced by c1 plus kc3, c1 replaced by c1 plus kc3, it is c1, c2, c3. c1 you are going to change. In c1 you can write a plus kc, p plus kr, x plus kz. Remaining second column, third column remains same. If you expand it, again the determinant of b is same as determinant of a. You are going to apply this property, ri replaced by ri plus krj, ri replaced by ri minus krj, or c1 replaced by c1 ci plus ckj, or ci replaced by ci minus kcj, then value of determinant remains same, unchanged. This is a very important property in the solving of questions based on determinant. Now next property, seventh, if each element of any row or in any column is 0, then the value of determinant is 0. For example, abc 0 0 0 xyz. If all the elements of any row or any column is 0, then directly you can write determinant of A equal to 0. No requirement to solve it. Or also you can say B expanded along second row, its value will be 0. It's also very useful. Now these 7 properties you have to prepare. Then some questions for practice which you have to solve. First question, using properties, you have to prove this result. Whatever property you have covered, use property and try to solve it. In these questions, first you have to concentrate on RHS. As written in RHS, what is required? A plus B plus C. Now easily you can observe which property you are going to apply here. First row, A, B, C written. A square, B square, C square. And third row, B plus C, C plus A, and A plus B. If we replace R3 by R3 plus R1, replace R3 by R3 plus R1, R3 you will get A plus B, A plus B, A plus B. All three elements are common. Then you take common as A plus B plus C. And what remains here? 1, 1, 1. And after that try to solve it. Or also you can say if you are getting 1, 1, 1 in any row, then try to introduce 2 zeros or maximum number of 0, then expand it and you will get this result. Second question, x plus y, x, 5x plus 4y, 4x, 2y, 10x plus 8y, 8x, 3x equal to x cube. You have to prove this result. Again you have to apply properties, simplify it, after that expand it, you will get result as x cube. Third question, which is very important for board examination also, class 12. You have to prove this result. So same process, try to introduce maximum number of zeros or any other property which you can think apply and try to complete it. Then next question number 4. If x not equal to y not equal to z and this equal to 0, then show that x, y, z equal to minus 1. So your objective is here again just use property and try to introduce maximum number of zeros. Or since x not equal to y not equal to z, it implies try to find out x minus y, y minus z and z minus x using properties. And after that, then you can solve it. Now here solve for x. You have to not prove this result. Remember, it is not given that prove this. Solve it. It implies using property just to simplify it. And also very easily you can write R1 replaced by R1 plus R2 plus R3. We will get common element. Take common triple 1 and then introduce maximum number of zeros. And after that simplify and then you can find the value of x. Question number 6. You have to prove this result as 1. Again, all the elements of second column written as sum of two elements. One property we have covered. Just think that property and try to solve this question. So these 6 questions you have to solve and complete and then give the answer.